Okay, so good morning, everyone. But sir, any doubt, any confusion, whatever we have covered till now?
No, sir.
Have you did the practice, whatever we have covered in a info group, action type, it and everything created successfully?
Yeah, sir. Practice I have done. That day only I have done.
Okay,
Yesterday and yesterday I did the what about theory part.
okay. So today I will do the each and everything, whatever we have covered till now in personal administration part. So we will repeat, and from tomorrow we will start the organization management or asset methodology. Okay, from tomorrow onwards.
Okay, and one
So
more thing, sir.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah, till,
So you have uploaded in LMS. You have there is a duplicate video of yours.
okay, there is duplicate for a single
Yeah.
class
So,
or
so the
for
last no. So the last class of Friday, you did not upload the last class of
Friday was
recording.
not Friday was which date? Let me check.
Uh, updated is 24th.
Friday 24. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, I will check and upload
20.
for this.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay. So actually 2 and 3 batches going on, no? So sometimes we have uploaded
yeah,
and
that's okay, sir.
but
So
okay, not an
just
issue.
that you have covered some last part in the in the last class.
Hmm.
So that wasn't clear. So I was looking for that recording, but then I couldn't
I
find.
hope
So
and you
I
also gone through the documents whatever I have provided in personal administration part till now. Okay. Because
yeah.
whatever we have covered in a classroom that is completely related with the related with the only interview related portion. Okay, so like we give the more focus on the interview related portion. Yeah, so like we give the more focus on the interview related portion. Okay, I'm not going to complete and cover all the bookish knowledge, only which is important for interview, because main objective is to get the good job as a SAP SCM consultant. Okay, that's why I have covered only such topic which is very important. Okay, and which is required to in real time scenario when you are starting to work as a SAP HR consultant. So which information is more required, so that part. Okay. So under SAP SCM, we have covered about the sub-module like personal administration, recruitment, organization management, payroll system, time management, personal development, training and event management, and benefits. But in real-time scenario, only 4 to 5 modules very important to learn to get a job as a SAP SCM consultant. That's first one, personal administration, recruitment, organization management, payroll management, time management. And nowadays benefits added in a payroll management. Now benefits complete part related to the payroll management. Okay. And what is the difference between on-premise and cloud-based software? Anyone? No, I have already covered this part. What is the difference between on-premise and cloud-based software?
On premise, I think it's a leased one.
Which one?
Leased one's hard. I think it's a hardware on premise. We buy a hardware mm, for implementing the SAP,
Yeah.
and for on cloud, I think it's a we have to purchase from the third party.
Yeah, correct. Somewhat correct. Like in cloud-based software, like for example, SAP SCM is a cloud-based, on-premise software. On-premise software, that means when any customer want to implement SAP SCM, so firstly need to set up server room, okay, in their premise.
Yes,
That's a
completely
on-premise.
fine.
And cloud software, there is no server room setup required. Only we use for subscription like SAP Success Factor. There is no server room setup is required. Only we need to subscribe from SAP for Success Factor product. Like cloud-based also we can say nowadays lots of cloud-based software is available. Flipkart, Amazon, Tata Click, Hotstar, Prime Video, they all are cloud software, because we are not going to be install the server for that. Directly we can use that software. That's a cloud based. And on premise, like if I'm going to say please log in SAP SCM, I am going to provide my user ID and password. Even if you are not able to connect, firstly you need to be connect with the server, then you are able to connect. Okay, but in cloud software, it's not like that. Only I will provide user ID and password, so you can able to log in from desktop, laptop, even your from your mobile phone also. Okay. That's the difference between on-premise and cloud software. And okay, and tell me what is the SAP landscape? Anyone? SAP landscape?
Landscape.
Yeah, SAP landscape.
SAP landscape is like a server system where there are development server, quality server, and production server. Wherein a development server is used by us as a consultant, where
Consultant.
we do the creation and modification,
Yeah.
and quality is where the end user can check and test
Testing for
the
end customer and we testing purpose and production for customer. Okay,
production for customer.
customer. And Rekha, what you know, what you use currently about the SAP landscape in your server, in your organization? Because sometimes
Sorry, sir.
some sandbox
I did
system
not
someone used.
understand the. I
No,
did not understand the SAP
okay, so
landscape.
SAP landscape that is servers, server type. There are three type of server: development, quality, and production. Where
Okay,
consult
okay,
like
okay.
you are, yeah. So like customer consultant, we all are working as a consultant. So whatever need to be configured, whatever we need to be modify, each and everything we only can make the changes in development server. Then
Okay.
quality customer going to be do the testing and production server used
Hmm.
by customer. Maybe you are working at customer location from the customer
In the
side.
production server.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you there you are doing work in a production server because you are working from client
Yes.
side. Okay, you are working as
Client
an
side.
end
Yes.
user. So that's why you are
Yes.
using currently production server. But who is
But
working from your
sometime I use development also for the testing purpose.
yeah, testing no development
Yeah.
not that is a customized one. Normally, as a standard, we use customer use for testing quality server only. Okay, but it's in
Okay.
what happened in a real time scenario. Everyone will be familiar. Then they are going to be testing a development also sometime. But according to a standard, that is customized. And sandbox system is also available. That's all. That's also customized one. Like quality and production. Meanwhile, their customer going to create new server, that sandbox system, pre-production server. So before moving any transport request in production server, they want to make the testing in pre-production and sandbox system. Okay, that is customized one. But in a standard, only three server: development, quality, and production. Okay. In development,
Okay.
consultant is going to work. In quality, customer going to be do the testing, and production customer is going to be do the work. Okay, that's a SAP
Okay.
landscape. I will share complete documents, and I hope everyone know the job profile of SAP SCM technical and SAP SCM functional.
No, I'm not. I don't know the difference between these two terms.
Technical and functional. First, I have already discussed what is the job profile of the SAP HR functional and SAP HR technical.
SAP HR technical, it is done by the technical consultant who does the coding and everything, and functional are one. We are the functional one who SAP HR consultant,
Yeah.
functional consultant. So we gather information from the client and do the implementation and everything.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. So there are two type under SAP SCM. There are two type of consultant. One is SAP HR technical consultant and SAP HR functional consultant. SAP HR functional consultant directly connect with the customer. They are going to be gather the information according to what we think need to be changes, each and everything. Information gathering, implementation, configuration, modification, it's not implementation, each and everything done by functional consultant. And then technical consultant, they are going to be do only coding according to customer requirement. Functional consultant going to advise to technical consultant. Then technical consultant only they do the coding, ABAP coding. Okay, but like sometimes customers say I need a report, I require a report that I can download the complete salary structure of employee from the specific location. They are given some criteria. So according to customer requirement, ABAP consult they are going to be do the coding. So do the coding, then they are going to offer the lots of report and program that customer can use using AC30. Okay, that's a SAP is a
Okay.
technical consultant. And some consultant nowadays is working as a SAP is a techno-functional consultant. Some consultant know the technical part also, coding also, and functional thing also. So they
Okay.
can do the both work. SAP HR as a working as a SAP HR techno-functional consultant. And already SAP logon client, user ID, password, language, everything. I know everyone is familiar with this. SAP EGX is front-end system and back-end system. Front-end system used by client screen, that is an end user, and back-end system, that is a consultant screen, IMG screen. Normally, T code we use SPRO. SPRO. Yeah, SPRO T code we used for IMG screen in SAP HCM side. And then few transaction code. I hope you all are familiar with this. SPRO for do the configuration IMG screen. PA40 personal action. PA30 maintain HR master data. PA20 display HR master data. PA10 personal file that anyone want to upload soft copy of their employee documents, they can use PA10. And what is SAP HR master data? What is SAP HR master data?
where we have all the employee records
Yeah, or
maintained.
complete employee records, complete employee information. That's called SAP HR master data in SAP SCM. Okay, what is SAP HR structure? What is SAP HR structure?
Oh,
Already we have
can I
covered.
tell? Okay.
SAP HR
Um,
structure. Yeah, tell me.
yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, so SAP HR structure consists of enterprise structure, personal structure, and organizational structure,
Yeah.
wherein it can also be called as the backbone of SAP HR.
Okay. So SAP HR structure. SAP HR structure from which info type we can uh, check?
SAP
Or
HR structure from,
yeah, in which
sorry,
info type?
uh, the T code for going
No,
for
no,
the
no, not T
navigation is
code. I'm
SP.
not. No, I'm not asking T code. Like you have created SAP HR structure and you have had successfully any employee in a SAP SM system. Now you need to check complete SAP HR structure. Like earlier, you told
T,
enterprise structure, personal structure, and
yeah.
organizational structure. So in which info type we can identify?
One,
Which one?
one, is it one?
Yeah, correct. 0001 we used organizational
Okay.
assignment where we can check complete structure, enterprise structure also, personal structure also, organizational structure also. It's an important interview question. Okay, what is which structure? Normally, this question asked from the Deloitte also, Accenture also, same, and the PW also same.
Can you please repeat the question again?
Yeah, do like SAP HR structure. We have created SAP HR structure. So SAP HR structure we can check in which info type, like we that complete a structure we have created. So it's a way after hiring the employee, there must be during hiring of employee you must be assigned there under SAPHR structure. It's a mandate under in personal area, personal sub area, employee group, employee subgroup, payroll area, each and everything. So I need to check maybe after joining of employee we need to be check complete SAPHR structure from which info type we can check. So it's a 0001 organizational assignment. When you open PA30 and select organizational assignment 0001 info type, you can find out complete structure there. So you can get the information. There under enterprise structure, we can say company code, personal area, personal sub area. Under personal structure, we can check employee subgroup and payroll area. Under organizational structure, we can check their object like org unit, position, okay, each and everything we can check. How to create a SAP HR structure? Anyone tell me SAP HR structure? What is a navigation? Okay, Rekha, are you? I don't think that you are comfortable in navigation, or you know the SPRO T code detail.
But
Usage of SPRO
not
T
in
code.
detail. I have done all the things by myself by search online.
Okay, so like in SPRO, we are using to do the configuration required to make any changes in system. So we are going to be configure using SPRO. SPRO normally used by consultant. Okay, to make any
Okay.
changes that going to be replicate from the in a front end system in a PA40,
Mm.
PA30. And I hope you are familiar with the PA30, PA20.
Yes, I am.
And PA40?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's okay. So just to do this today, I will just related question, and I'm doing the revision. After the session, if
Okay.
required, any doubt, then connect with me. I will do the separate session for you. Okay. That is
Okay.
your first session. Okay. Yeah, SAP HR structure. Anyone tell me the navigation? Not complete as SAP HR structure, only for enterprise structure and personal structure.
Sir, SPRO.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Reference image, like that.
IMG reference image.
Yeah. Then
Then personal management.
no, that is for the PA personal administrator for.
Enterprises. Right?
Yeah, correct. Enterprise. There is a definition. SAP.
Okay. Then finance. Then define company, and
Yeah.
then new entry. That's where putting anything.
Yeah. Under there two part. One is the we need to be create, and the second one assignment. Okay,
Assignment.
creation and then assignment. What is your personal area?
Where employees details are having as a part of the, it's called a personal area.
Yeah, personal area is a geographical
Geographical
area
area.
where
Yeah.
organizers going to operate their day by day business. Okay, that's a or personal area. Like normally any organization, they are going to open their branch in different city, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, anywhere. So that's a personal area. Okay. And what is a employee group and employee subgroup?
In
The
employees group,
designation that we give, that we have hierarchies, we have like
which
managers, officers.
designation is
Yeah, so it's a specific
Employee
designation.
subgroup is the specific designation like sales or marketing.
Yeah, yeah, so we are going to group of
finance
employee
manager is
according to their designation, according to their skill set, according to their uh, banding, grade, each and everything. We are going to group during the configuration. Okay. What is a What is a info type?
groups of employees groups information. मतलब, the information of employees are called info type.
Employee related information. What is the difference between what is the two type of info type?
Type of info type.
Types of info type? A standard and customer specific. Under
So
standard, yeah.
customer specific and standard.
Okay. So info type, that means what is the info type? Info type is an information type, logical grouping of information. That's an info type. And there are under info type there are two types. One is the standard, another standard. What is the standard info type? Which is already available in SAP SM system. We are
Yeah.
not going to generate that one. Okay. Already it's available like 0001, 0002, uh, mm, 0003, say 15, 14, 8. Lots of info type which is already available. That's a standard info type. And customer specific, according to customer requirements, we are going to be create in SAP HCM system using PN01. That's a customer specific info type in SAP HCM. What is the range we use for the personal administration and payroll part, payroll management info type? What is the range of info type?
4 times 0 to 0999.
And what is the customer specific?
Sorry, sir.
Customer specific info type range. Customer specific info type range.
I don't know, sir.
9000 to 4 times 9. This range is important. 4 times 0 to 0999 is used for the personal administration and payroll management. 1000 to 1999 used for the organization management, personal development, training and event management. 2000 to 2999 this is for the time management. 4000 to 4999 it's a use for recruitment. And 9000 to 4 times 9 it's the use for the customer specific. What is the info type for the address? What is the
Info
info
type
type
for
of
what?
address for address?
Triple
Address.
zero six.
Yeah, correct. And for bank account?
9.
Yeah,
triple
correct.
zero
Zero
nine.
nine
Yeah,
nine.
and for plan working time,
7
pla- 7.
triple
Yeah,
zero 7.
correct. And for personal data,
0001
personal data,
Two.
no, personal data 2. Yeah.
2.
For organizational assignment, it's a 1. And what is for the basic pay?
8
8
0008.
Yeah, correct. And what is for the recurring and payment deduction?
14.
14
Yeah, correct. Recurring and payment deduction 14, and additional payment,
15.
correct. And what is the difference between 14 and 15? It's a very important interview question. During interview will ask what is the difference between 14 and 15 info type.
सर मैं आए
Yeah.
एडिशनल पेमेंट मतलब वो पेमेंट होता है जो एम्प्लॉयज को एडवांस पेमेंट होता है एंड 15 लाइक वेलफेयर हो गया ग्रेजुएटी हो गया
Yeah.
लाइक इट्स अ लिमिटेड शॉर्ट टाइम के लिए जैसे अभी कोविड में डेटा प्लान हो गया इन सब का इसको 15 में इसको शो किया जाता है
No, but gratuity and super they all are separate part of the legal. Okay, legal they are separate part. So 14 free
So
asam
can I
also
tell?
correct. So anyone, yeah, tell me 14 and 15 difference.
So 14 recurring and payments is something which we get apart from the salary. That
Yeah.
is जैसे कि हमको मोबाइल बेनिफिट्स मिलता है एंड इंटरनेट के का पेमेंट मिलता है तो दैट इज comes under recurring payments by the company and deduction is something which employee takes in advance like loan taken by the employer something like that so that comes under 0014 recurring payments and deduction and 001515 is the additional payment that like OT मिलता है overtime yeah
Yeah.
that
So, normally, we can take the different example according to customized requirement. And 14 we use for the recurring and payment deduction. For recurring and payment deduction, that is a part for the short tenure, like for 6 months, 1 year. Any recurring, any organization going to make the payment to employee, or organization going to make the deduction from employee salary for a specific tenure. That's a comes under 14 recurring and payment and deduction. Whatever it is, example whatever it is according to customer requirement. And additional payment apart from the salary, whatever organization going to make the salary to their employee, they are going to make the payment to their employee, that's a comes under additional payment. And last question, in why like a 14 we are going you use for the make the salary, also 15 also we use for the make the salary, and 8008 for the basic also we use to make the salary. But why we are not going to use 14 and 15 included in 0008? Like we can use 8 is also it's a part of the salary, like whatever we are going to be adding a 0008, it's going to be make the salary for employee. So why we need to be used separate 14 and 15? We can add recurring and payment deduction related wage type and that information of additional payment and recurring and payment deduction in 0008 itself. Why we are going to use separate 14 and 15? Anyone? It's also
because
interview related.
because there is an end date to recurring payments
Yeah,
and basic payment is a permanent and this recurring payment is a short term payment that we do
yeah,
for
correct.
short
So it's
duration.
yeah, it's a for
इट्स अ
short
मैंडेट
short
ऑफ
term duration. Yeah, so it's a for short term duration for the specific duration. When we are going to maintain the 14th, we need to be must give their in date. Without giving in date, we cannot save the information related to recurring and payment deduction. That's why we are going to use separate 14 and 15. Okay, additional payment and 14 info time. Okay. And this info type list and please remember this two info type is also important during interview, sometimes asked. 185 used for the personal ID and 105 used for the communication. Okay, 185 personal ID, that means related to like passport number, Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID card. And the 105 communication, their mobile number, email ID, personal email, and this all these things where we can communicate with the employee. That information we need to be updated in 105 info type. Okay. So in info type, I think it's a complete clear about the info type. And already I have provided them one list of the info types. So please go through that list. If any doubt, any confusion, there are lots of info type is available, but only 20 to 25 info type is important related to all modules. Okay, not more than that. And what is the number range? What is the number range?
Number range is the employee code range that a company wants for their employee.
Yeah, correct. So number range we use a specific to generate employee number. Like make the decision for which number a customer want to use for their employee number. Like some organizations say we will use a specific number, like we will use for a 12999. If any employee we are going to be had, the first employee number will be 123. Then some organization, no, I will use starting from the 10,000, 10,001, 10,002, like that. So it depends on customer. So that's why we are going to be generate the number range. What is the T code to create the number range?
PA04.
Yeah, correct. And what is the internal and external number range assignment?
Internal
Internal and
number range is created by by the system, which
yeah,
and external is
Concern.
customized. I mean, like not customized. I think
manually
the
we need to be done.
manually
Manual.
we have to put
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And what is the feature in SAP HCM?
feature of number range, number.
No,
Namkar.
sure. Yeah, that is a number feature. But what is feature in SAP HCM feature? What is a feature?
Sorry, if you want to ask T code,
Feature.
No, your voice is very low. Yeah, can you please repeat what is feature?
What is the
feature,
feature for what, sir? I didn't
No,
understand.
no. You know that a feature number IGMOD, that's a difference. What is feature? In during interview, someone was what is feature? What we will say? What is feature? Which we used
Feature
defaulted.
we used to
Defaulted.
as yeah
Yeah,
to
feature.
assign the
Yeah,
number range.
yeah. No, no, not for the number range. First thing separate feature is a separate. Okay. Under feature lot.
Okay. Sir, your voice is breaking. No, your voice is not audible.
so please unmute yourself.
सर का आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है क्या?
नहीं
नहीं ना?
नहीं
Oh, thank God. सिर्फ मुझे ही सुनाई दे, मुझे नहीं सुनाई दे रहा.
नहीं, आगे से कल या परसों सर का जो प्रॉब्लम हुआ था.
Hello, now my voice is audible.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes sir
Yeah. So feature normally we use to by default by the system. That's a feature. What is a feature for number range?
yes, yes, sir. I just want to clarify one thing.
P03.
What is am I audible? Yeah. So
yes
what is feature you said? So feature is done to
Feature, yeah, feature normally you will say what is feature. Feature we used defaulted. Feature we used to make defaulted by system. We used to make default by system. That's a called feature. What is feature? Feature we use to make something default. Okay, like for example numker IGMOD we are going to use to make some default like automatic. Why we are going to use the number feature? Number feature we are going to be use that whatever number range we have created, according to that number range, according to that sequence, we are going to defaulted the system that when we have set up the feature number according to our configuration. So when we will going to be do the hiring, then according to our number feature, system by default is going to be created. So feature, why we are going to be use the features? What is feature? Feature we use to default the system, make some defaulted setting in system. That's why we use feature. Okay. And
So
number,
maybe
yeah.
feature can we identify like technical name of anything? It's called feature. ऐसा बोल सकते हैं?
Yeah, anything, yeah, like that. You can say feature anything like that technically, and also by use the word defaulted. Okay, feature we use to make something defaulted by system, make some defaulted setting by system. That's called feature in SAP HCM. What is the T code we used for the feature? T code
PA03.
PE03. Yeah, correct. And what is a feature for number range?
Number PA04.
No, I'm asking feature. What is a feature for number range?
Feature for number range is number.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Number. What is for the info group modifier?
IGMOD.
Yeah.
IGM.
And what is the return value of number feature?
Return value.
Return value. Which what will be return value in number feature?
So that will be the
Customize कुछ भी हो सकता है नहीं.
that we have to do it. So that would be the code that we have assigned.
No, no, no. In number feature, what will be the return value? When you are going to be create, generate, activate number feature, so what will be return value? Which return value you will, according to attribute like company code, personal area, personal service, what will be you will enter their return
Personal
value?
area. Personal area.
Personally.
No, that will be number in sequence. In number feature, return value will be number range sequence. Like last session we have created 84, 86. So
Oh
we are
yeah, right.
yeah. So according to personal area or according to company code, we are going to be assigned the number range sequence for the number range. Okay. And what is the return value for IGMOD feature?
IGMOD the
एक बार से रिपीट करेंगे क्या?
What is the return value for IGMOD feature? IGMOD feature return value.
action.
No, return value we can give anything in IGMOD in return value, and whatever we are going to be giving return value, that return value we need to be used in a info group. Okay, in IGMOD feature, anything we can add in a return value, any two-digit number, any two-digit alphanumeric, it's a mixture of that. Anything we can add, and only whatever we are going to be added in a return value in IGMOD feature, that return value we need to be used in info group modifier. Okay, I hope everyone created for the same IGMOD feature and assigned in a number range. Okay, so okay, so now can you let me know that under one company code, how many personal area we can create? Under one company code, how many personal area we can create or assign?
That would be according to the company how much ever they want to assign personal code.
Okay, so
Okay.
according so that means n numbers we can
And
assign.
numbers.
Yeah.
Infinitive.
So under one personal area, how many company code we can assign? Under
Only
one
one.
personal area, how many company code we can assign?
Only one.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, this
Hmm.
question interview question I asked by I during IBM interview. Okay, under one company code, how many personal area, and under one personal area, how many company code we can assign? Okay, and okay, what is the info group? What is the info group?
Sorry, information groups. Groups of information of employees.
Yeah, correct. That's the
Groups
info
of
group.
info type.
Set of info type, group of info type.
Grouping of
That's the
info type.
info group. And what is the attribute of feature? What is attribute of feature?
सर
Attribute of feature.
मोल का UGR ऐसा.
Yeah, correct. Molga, that's a country grouping, company code, personal area, employee group, employee subgroup. Okay, that's a attribute of feature. We can make default the system according to this attribute, according to company code, according to country grouping, according to personal area, according to employee group, according to employee subgroup. What is the T code we use to set user group?
Sir. What attribute of feature? Can you please repeat?
Yeah, attribute of feature like a country grouping, company code, personal area, employee group, employee subgroup. And why it's attribute? Why we call this attribute of feature? So we can make default the system according to feature, according to this attribute. Like for example, number range. Number range we created according to select the employee number. Okay, employee code. Person number, that's a partner. According to person number, we use this is a partner number going to partner going to create it for employee. This employee code we are going to generate for employee. So this employee number, now customer will say I need to create employee number according to personal area, or maybe according to employee subgroup. Under any company there are two type of employee subgroup, junior manager and senior manager. Now company say please create I need to be assigned I need to be create the two type of number range. Like one who is working as a senior manager, their employee number should be starting from the 1000, and who is going to who is working as a junior manager, so their employee number will be 10,000 between 20,000. That is a requirement given by the customer. So how this requirement we are going to be achieved in real time scenario? Like you are working as a SAP HR consultant at customer location or in any anywhere. So customer going to be say, I need to create number range. I need to create, now they are not going to use the word number range. They are going to be used, I need to create the employee number, but employee number should be two types. Who is working as a senior manager, who are going to be joined under junior senior manager employee, so their employee number should be start from the 1000 series. And who are going to be joined as a junior manager in our organization, their employee number should be a start from 10,000. Okay, that is a requirement. So how as a consultant we are going to achieve this requirement, and what is the complete process to fulfill this requirement? Same thing during interview, they are going to be asked. They are going to be give the different
There
scenario.
will be different number ranges we will have to make, no, then in
Yeah,
that case.
yeah, correct. So just as, what will be exact step we need to be follow, that is a requirement, or any doubt in
So
requirement,
in
like customer
PA,
say, yeah, tell me.
yeah, so in PA 04, we will do the number, we will create a number range sequence.
Yeah, how many we
Uh,
will create?
how we will create two number
Yeah,
sequences.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So one for the junior managers, like you said, and one for the senior managers level, you said,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, then what will be then how will we going to, now you created using PH0 fan, what will be next step?
So next step will be in the intervals, we will create the sequence.
Yeah,
So we will put the sequence number like we did that day. The sequence will be 85. In that
yeah,
85, the number range for junior employee, sorry, junior manager.
yeah,
Uh, we will put the sequence of what the company told us, like from 1000 to 2000 range junior employees employee code will come, and for the senior manager it will be somewhere from 5000 to so and so.
yeah.
So that way we will create two sequences.
Okay. And then we will assign in a feature, we need to be assigned under feature.
Assign in yeah, so in future we will assign, so we will have to again there will have to do the two assignment, right?
Yeah. So what we have to do? Like we will first step we will go to PA04 and create the sequence. For example, sequence 01 for 1000 to 2000 according to customer requirement. Now second sequence we will enter there 10,000 to 20,000 according to customer requirement. Now sequence number created we will assign, we will use internal or external whatever. Then we
Yeah.
need to be used feature PE03. Then
Mm,
enter the feature number. Under feature number,
mm,
according to Molga, according to country grouping, we need to be define our country grouping. It's already defined by defaulted. Then we need to be at company code. Under company code, we need to be at the personal area. Under personal area, we need to be at the employee group. Under employee group, we need to be at the employee subgroup. And then we added successful employee subgroup according to tree decision. Then we need to be give the return value for again under employee subgroup we need to be add two employee subgroup, one for junior senior manager, another one is junior manager. And in senior manager we will give the return value 01, and for junior manager we will give the return value 02. Now it will be activated. Okay, and there will be otherwise also available, so on the otherwise also will give the any sequence number 01 or 02. Okay, So and it's now clear. So info group, how what is action in SAP HCM?
Action.
There
Action
are
means
types of
what?
action like joining, promotion, transfer,
Any
Yeah,
actions done by the company. Like
yeah. So
Recruitment.
and what is the T code we use to run any type of action? What is the T code we use?
PA40.
40.
Yeah,
PA4.
PA40.
Then
Yeah, correct. PA40 we used to run the any type of action. And how to configure, how to create info group. What is the info group? Set of info type. So why we are going to be use the info group in SAP HM system? Why we are going to be use the info group?
um, so that the all the info types of, I mean, while hiring, what all info types we need, we it can come under one bucket.
Yeah. So when we are going to do the hiring, then according to requirement, according to info group, whatever info type we have added in that info group, it will all screen will come one by one during the run any type of action. Okay. And what is the complete step to create the info group? Anyone explain what is a complete step to create the info group? Because info group used by the customer, individual going to be use the info group and the action. But we are consulted. We need to be configure each and everything. So what is a complete configuration step for the info group? Only for info group.
SPRO,
Yeah,
SPRO.
SPRO,
yeah,
personal management,
yeah,
and then personal administration.
yeah,
In personal administration, we have customizing procedure.
yeah,
In customizing procedure, we have uh,
Action.
action.
yeah,
In action, we
After
again
then.
define info types, info
yeah.
groups,
Yeah, under
groups
action we
such.
will give the info group and remaining thing. Okay. And for
Mhm.
action, action type also we will do the same under info group. There will be we use a third step, set up personal action. Okay, then we will create the set up personal action. Okay. So now it's clear. And what is the T code we use to download the report, download the complete info type information in Excel sheet? Like we need to be download the complete info type in Excel sheet according to filter. That some info type created 0001 by Shivangi. So we need to be download in Excel sheet. So in which T code we will use? AC69
I didn't get
already
your
we use
question.
AC69, AC16,
Which one?
AC16, AC16. Okay, and okay, and what is the T?
SE16.
Yeah,
SE16.
AC16N.
16N.
Yeah, and what is a TR transport request and why we use the TR? Anyone can explain? What is T transport request and what is the use of transport request?
Sir, as per my understanding, TR request is a transport request that
Yeah,
any changes we do in the any system
yeah,
that need to be transferred to the next system in
yeah,
order to see the changes in actual
yeah. That's why we use
environment.
the transport request. And which T code we can check the transport request, whatever we have create generated, whatever system generated.
SC09.
AC09, yeah, correct. AC09 and AC10 we can use. And can you let me know anyone like once we have created the tier, like for example, customer advised to create the create the SAP HR structure. Okay, we have created successful SAP HR structure and under one tier. Okay, under one tier we have created SAP HR structure, and before sending everyone know that first we need to be release the tier, then basis consultant going to forward this tier from the transport to that tier from one server to another server. Okay, that is it. So now for example you have created one tier already, it's a created by system, we are not going to create it just to save. So once we have generated the tier and after release that tier got released, and after by mistake by mistake we did the release the tier. Okay, so after releasing that tier we can unrelease, we can change the status from release to unreleased. Anyone let me know? Like you are
Yeah,
working
we
as a
can.
consultant,
Yeah.
by default you have created the tier successfully, but by default we have released that tier, but you need to be saved lots of things are still pending to save in that tier, and by mistake you have released that TR using AC09 or AC10. We have released that TR number by mistake. It's done. So we can change again in unreleased status, release to unreleased status.
I think
We
no.
have to consult basic consultant, no?
No, basis consultant, no. As a SAP SCM consultant, we can do. Basis consultant work only they are going to be transported. But as a functional consultant, we can unrelease it. Okay. For that, we need to be used a standard report, then we can do. Okay. Now, once up share your screen, now I'm going to show how to make it from release to unreleased, release to unreleased status. Please share your screen and do the login. Arika, have you received your user ID and password login detail?
Oh, yes, I have.
So you have already installed in your system?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Just give me a... So we will use for that. I think you have to do the login again.
Yeah.
Now, so what is the key code we use to run any report?
Okay.
Give me access. Yeah. AC38. Then for that,
38 is for?
for run any type of report, whatever is a customized or a standard, we used to run any type of report. Okay, a standard report or customized report. For that purpose, we are going to be used. Then AC38 we will use. Then we will enter the program. One program is available. That's a standard one. RDDIT076. RDD RDDIT RDDIT 076 076 Yeah. Overview of request RDDIT 076. I need to run this report. Just we will execute effect. Request number. Here we need to be give the request number, which is I have did the by mistake released. Okay. So we will go to SC09. This is an important one. In normal real time work is required sometimes because we are so sometimes by mistake some TR got released. So that purpose. So we need to like for example we are going to be released here. Okay, let me check someone under release status is available. Yeah. So this TR is released. Central FI system request. So like we will select this TR number. Okay, we will select this one. Control Y. Here in SAP system we can do the copy from Control Y. Okay. Control
Why?
Y. And then we will enter this TR here and then run. Yeah. So here we can state this. So this is for the status R. R that is for the release. So we can check from here. Just this is here is the status R for release. We need to be modify again. We need to be modify. Then in place of R, we need to be write D for modify. Okay. So here we will add it. Yeah. So in place of R, we will do D. Okay, D that means modify, then save, then green tick. Yeah. Now again in second also sub tr also we will do the same. Edit here. Then in place of R we will write D modification. Then green tick. Yes. Now done. Change where saved. Yeah. Now we will check in the that here. Lesson SC09 598. So directly we will lesson SC. So under modify we select both one. Yeah. So our TR was this one 1598 SAP SCM demo we did the release now. Edit the release. I have make the release of 598 now. 598. Okay, for confirmation again because I have already did the copy. SC38 enter then program. So I make release of this TR 598. Okay, 598. Now I will check. So previously it was 590. Yeah, last one. I'm correct. So last one it was unreleased. Oh, sorry, it was released. Now it's a change the status under modifiable released here. Okay. So in real time scenario, it's required sometime. Maybe by mistake we update the release that year. After that, I need to be you need to add some other changes in the same TR. Okay. So for that purpose, we can use this report. What is the report name? What is the program name? It's any doubt in this step, or it's a clear completely? Rekha, Shivangi, Varsa, in this step, any doubt or it's a clear? How to do
Sir, will you
the
repeat?
pardon?
Will you repeat again this?
Yeah, sure. Like for example, last now I'm taking another example. Yeah. So we will first I will copy. This is released here. Okay, green tick that is tick that means release. So first I need to be copy first this TR. So I will select then control Y from then copy from here. It's a copy. It's a copied now. Currently it's saying release status. Okay, I need to be changing unreleased modify. I will go /NSC38 enter. Then enter this program name. Program name is RDDIT076. Program name is RDDIT076. This is a standard program name. You can use in any system. Okay, RDDIT076. Now enter the program and execute F8. Then paste your task TR number here. Then again select. Now in place of a status R, you need to be make it D. Okay, so now select, click here, then edit. Then in place of R, you need to be write D. D for modification. Modifiable, yeah, D. Now green tick. Yes. Now again in sub TR also we need to be do. Double click. Then edit. In place of a status R, we need to be write D and select. Then green tick. Yes. And done. No need to save, solid done. Now again I will go in SC09 enter. Now check under no release TR. All are modifiable. No release TR option is given because we have make release to both TR. Okay, we've already make the changes. So it's a release to unrelease. It's a used maximum time. Lots of consultants don't know about this thing, but it's a useful. Okay, if you did the by mistake some TR release, then you can do. Okay, but one thing you need to be confirmed that TR should not be moved by the basis consultant from one server to another server. That's it. Okay, like you have by mistake you have
That
done.
Hmm. That means from two system it cannot be revoked, right?
Yeah, yeah. Then you need to be,
Okay.
so in two system we can, like for example, development you have created, TR got
Hmm.
generated in development server, and
Hmm.
by mistake you have released that TR. Okay. And
Okay.
before inform, like you have not, there is two situations. One situation first is, till now you have not provided this TR to basis consultant. So you can directly, you
Okay.
can analyze. There is not an issue. You
Okay.
directly
Okay.
use this report and you can do. That's the first option. Now, second scenario, you have released the TR already. You have provided to basis consultant. Now, basis consultant is also transported this TR from development to quality. Okay. Now
Okay.
I find,
Okay.
oh, I did the mistake in this TR.
Hmm.
We have we have whatever changes you have made in this TR. So now you find, okay, I did the mistake. We have to make some other changes. Then we need to be move the TR from one server to another server. So in this scenario, this report will not going to work. Okay. In this scenario,
Okay.
what you have to do now? Again, you need to create the new TR. Like for example, I have created SAP HR structure. I have created one person area. So by mistake, customer say to please create the person area for Hyderabad location, Hyderabad person area. By mistake we have did the Sikandrabad person area, and TR is created and I am forwarded the TR and the TR transport from development to quality. Now changes is going to be replicated to quality server, but it is incorrect
Okay.
configuration according to customer requirement. So what we are going to
Hmm.
do the next, now again we will create this correct configuration in development server. Then that time automatic TR going to be generated. So now this TR, correct TR, we will move again from development to quality. So what will happen? Whatever we have created Sikandrabad, it's going to be suppressed and the new correct TR will be going to be displayed now. Okay, correct changes going to be displayed. It's happens sometimes. Okay. In coding also, in configuration also, anything. Sometimes we did the mistake and the TR got moved. So no need to worry. Just to create the again new TR with the correct changes and again transport the same. Okay, with the help of the basis function.
Okay.
Okay. In SAP,
Okay.
no need to worry. Only need to worry in a payroll part. Okay, payroll part if you did any mistake, that time it's
Yes.
client escalation. Okay. Now remaining thing
Yes.
you can, there are lots of options to correct. Okay. As a consultant, we are going to be covered where we can do the make changes and which thing which part we can correct. Okay. So in this TR related, no need to worry. Okay, each and everything we can do here from here. Okay, so in personal administration part, normally we have covered each and everything. And what is we need to be hide, like we need to be hide some tab from PA30. Like for so this part is clear, released to unreleased here.
Sir, one question. Sir, I wanted to know the exact procedure how to raise the TR and when to release like that.
Yeah. So TR, that means like we have when we are going to make any changes in a system, so that time TR going to be generate. Okay. So, like for example, customer giving the requirement, they have given some list of a enterprise structure and personal structure, 10 list or 20 list.
Hmm.
So now you have successfully created in development server. So customer need to be required
Okay.
this changes in a production server, not in development, because customer working in production server.
Hmm.
So when you are going to be generate this all the changes in development server, so system automatic generate the TR number. You have created some TR number for these changes. So you are
Okay.
using same TR number to generate all the all the enterprise structure and personal structure, and you have saved in
Okay.
same TR number. Now your work is done according to customer requirement. You have created each and everything successfully. So now this TR created now TR, like for example, this TR is created, last one 598. This TR is created, or we have taken first one 1693. So this TR is got created. Now this TR we need to be sent in production server. So before sending to
Okay.
customer, I need to be release this TR. We need to be select and then click over there
Okay.
TR and sub TR. When it will always two TR will generated, one sub TR and main TR. So first we need to be release this TR. We need to be select and click over release. Okay, release
Okay.
directly we need to be do. So once we have do the this process, so TR got released. Once TR got released, then this TR number you need to be forward to basis consultant.
Basis
Now
team.
basis consultant going to be move this TR from development to quality, quality to production. Once basis consultant move this TR successfully from one server to another server, So whatever changes you made in development server, that going to be replicated in production server successfully and customer used for their job purpose. Okay, that's a complete uh,
Okay.
scenario of in TR for you. So now this TR got released. As we have released this TR, so now with this TR we can send
Okay.
to basis consultant. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so in and PA30 part, like you can we can hide and tab. Okay, that's not much issue as for working, but okay. So any doubt, any confusion till any in a PA person whatever we have covered till now, Shivangi and Bertha, Rekha, for you, I think you require the separate session for that.
Yes, sir. For practical.
Yeah. Because you are working as previously, I think that you are working as a SAP HR technical consultant. That's why I think that you can able to cover up. But you are working as a individual in production server, so you need to be do
Hmm.
the practice and you need to be create something like a info group
Yes, sir.
creation, personal action number. This all thing important
Exactly,
part.
sir.
Okay. So I will do the separate session for you. No need to worry. Okay. So for
Okay.
Versa and Shivangi, any doubt, any confusion, whatever we have covered till now.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Everything is clear. So from tomorrow, I am going to start the new topic that is for the organization management. Okay. From tomorrow, we will do organization management. Okay. And Shivangi, please join from tomorrow also because from tomorrow, I am going to start the new module for personal administration. I am going to arrange the separate session for you. Okay. I will
What
I,
for?
I will I will discuss over call and which time you are comfortable for the separate session. Okay. And this session timing 8 to 9. Please join. From tomorrow we will start the new module that is organization management. So that is completely new. So you can able to continue in that session. Okay.
But it will be tomorrow, next tomorrow,
Pardon?
because the alternative days में हुआ था ना अपना
Uh,
alternative days में हुआ था अपना सेशन का.
Alternative days. Okay. Sorry, I forget. Okay. So see, Rekha, this session is going on alternative day, like Monday, Wednesday,
Okay.
then Friday. Sorry, yeah, then Friday. For alternative day, this session is going on. If it's a good for you, for tomorrow, I'm going to give the session to you for personal administration. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then everyone please do the practice. I'm going to share the complete recording and complete documents, whatever we have covered till now. Please do revision of all the
Okay.
documents and from Wednesday we will start the new module. Okay.
So
Okay.
can
Okay,
you
Fine, sir.
please
everyone.
share the recorded session of that day,
Yeah.
like
Today I will
20?
upload in LMS. Today I will upload this one. Okay.
थोड़ा सर थोड़ा है ना अपलोड जल्दी करिएगा आप
Uh,
डिले करते हो सर अपलोड करने में.
yeah. I will do. After completing the session, I'm going to upload. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.